tryna hit this. I guess I could take one too.
No, you don't gotta leave though.
It ain't right if I fake what's true.
She said keep your penis to yourself. I don't want men voting for me. All right, guys, we're in Central Park, New York today. We brought back the sign, Change My Minds, Trump or Kamala. We're gonna see how the New Yorkers feel. The Boston people, very passionate. Some of them were liberal, some were Republican. New York is a very, very liberal place. But yeah, pretty much whoever sits down, whatever their opinion is, I'm just gonna pose it and try to troll them. All right, so who do we got here today?
My name is Sam Brownback.
Sam Brownback, full government name, just in case we need his details. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just tickling your sphincter. But who are you voting for? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris.
Why are you voting Kamala Harris?
Trump was good friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
What's wrong with Jeffrey Epstein, though?
He's like to many, many children.
Well, that's just propaganda, though, at the end of the day, isn't it, though?
I don't think so.
Do you have, like, video proof of that? Or?
Yeah, but I also don't have time to show you. He's also just a federal criminal.
You know about Kamala Harris, right? And like what she said?
No.
Kamala Harris, when I get back in office, a lot of these so-called crimes aren't going to be a crime anymore, such as assault and stuff like that. I think it's kind of beta shit.
But
she said it's beta shit, like assault and all that's kind of beta shit, and it should be allowed when she's back in office.
I think she's referring to the Biden crime family accusations.
You can't defend a quote like that. Like she said it's beta shit. If you get assaulted, you shouldn't be going to jail.
One, he is referring to the...
You said he.
She is referring...
Did you just call Kamala Harris a man?
Yeah, I did, by accident.
Well, she looks like a man, so...
All right, that's just rude. Man.
That's not rude. I mean, it's true. Like, don't lie, would you hit?
No.
Exactly.
What?
So how is that not rude, though?
No. This interview's over. You're mixing my words.
You can't just run away, though, now that you're, like, here.
I said what I said. Thank you.
No fade.
No fade.
Guys, we're getting kicked out right now. All right, guys, we got kicked out of the first location. Said it was a public zone, but because it was a political thing, we couldn't do it. So we are in Washington Square Park, and we're gonna find out Trump or Kamala Harris. We're gonna see what the people of New York think.
Adam, nice to meet you.
Adam.
What's your name?
Connor.
Connor. Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris. I think she might not be the best candidate in the world. I don't think Trump's the best candidate in the world either.
So you've told one lie and one truth so far. One truth being that Kamala's not the best candidate, and one lie that Trump isn't the best candidate.
And why do you think so?
Well, he's the best in every category. I mean, name a category, he's probably the best at it.
Actual policy
6
making
foot
and efficacious governance.
Economy.
That's just, like, no, give me an actual policy.
Economics.
That's not an actual policy.
That's a policy.
That's not a policy.
Well, that is a policy.
That's a word.
It's still a policy, though.
How did he make our country better?
Well, it's through the roof, right? I mean, the economy was through the roof when he was in office, and now it's sinking like the Titanic right now.
Don't you think that there is always some economic lag, and that policies that actually get enacted in previous presidencies, you feel the economic ramifications of that 4 or 5 years down the road?
Nah, I'm not fucking with that take right there. That's I don't think
economics, honestly.
You ain't cooking with that one right there.
You should read more.
You think I should read more?
Yeah, I think.
But I'm the one here with the political degree and stuff, right?
You have a political
science degree, BU, four-year degree. So
Stanford political science major.
Did you just ego me?
I might have.
What's your IQ?
I don't talk about that.
Did you do an IQ test? Well, you're talking about Stanford University, so.
You're talking about your university.
Let's go band for band. I mean, let's go band for band. What's your bank account looking like?
That's not really the point. Let's get back to the original.
Well, you try to ego me. I don't like being egoed at my own table.
I wasn't going to bring up my school until you did.
You try to like one up me almost, but I felt disrespect. You try to one up me. So let's do a bank account comparison, or maybe we can wrap it up.
I honestly don't give a shit about the bank account.
Are you jealous that he's more bread than you? Are you just jealous that he has way more money, more success?
If I told you on the bank account that I had $1 billion,
you don't though. Don't lie.
No, I don't. But like you said,
it's
just like your end all be all. Like, you know, if you're a billionaire, like automatically.
100% money talks, right? Show of hands. Who thinks I'm winning? My guy. Who thinks he's winning? Show of hands. Who thinks he's winning? How much did you pay all these people to raise their hands?
A little bit too much because I'm a billionaire.
And the crowd goes mild.
I'm very
excited to change your mind, man. It seems like you're really lost with what you're thinking in life and who you're going for. And I'm here to change your mind. This is what I'm here to do. People understand. They think it's all like a joke or it's like a facade.
All right.
I'm here to make sure that people are voting for the right. Let me talk, please. I'm here to make sure people are voting for the right candidate, right? But you're voting for the wrong candidate. And I'm trying to make you to vote for the right candidate.
You're talking about my degree and my bank account. That was your main concern in all of this.
How much money you got?
Give me an actual.
How much money you got?
Give me an actual reason.
But how much money you got? Money talks. Money talks.
That shit. You said you're here to
swear though, but don't swear.
You're not really changing my mind. No,
I feel like you're being stubborn though. I feel like you know I'm right. I feel like you know I'm right. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he knows I'm right. He just doesn't want to change his mind, right?
Go ahead, convince me. Go ahead and convince me. I won't say anything.
What's Kamala's best policy?
Supporting the CHIPS Act.
That's not you can see we're making up fake things again. What the hell is the CHIPS Act?
No
such thing as the CHIPS Act. I mean, we're just making up acts. Like I can make up. Oh yeah, the Lay's CHIPS Act. The Doritos. Is there a Doritos Act too? Is there a Cheetos Act? Like what are we talking?
The chips.
Guys, the Cookies Act is out now. Donald Trump. The Cookies Act of 9. You know what I mean? It's just like. No.
This conversation seems to be going nowhere, and you're not really giving me anything to convince me. I feel like I'm trying to cite some stuff. You're not really responding to it.
I mean, I've won the argument so far, so if you leave now, you can leave, but I won up until this point.
All right, he won the argument.
Always good to teach another young American the ways of politics. He will be voting Donald Trump 100%. He might not want to admit it on camera, but he will be voting Donald Trump. Okay, so who will you be voting for?
I will be voting for Harris.
Kamala Harris.
I'm assuming you're voting for Trump.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's very easy to say that when
I actually
you know
already
that you're
voted. There was a
so-
small selection of people that already got to vote, and I was actually one of the... How many people was it, Dream? Yeah, 300? 300 people that were actually allowed to vote early.
I mean, I guess you're a man, so like abortion and a woman's
Don't
healthcare.
assume, right, don't assume that, but I am
Yeah,
a man.
okay,
Just
you
try
are.
not to assume that next time.
Okay. I also have seen you interact with other people, and you kind of call them stupid. I would never assume that you are stupid in any way because you're voting. I have conservative.
Well, obviously, if I
friends
had
from
if I had the
Texas.
table and I went to BU for 4 years and got my political science
No,
degree,
I
right?
understand.
And like
that.
I've
I'm
eight-
assuming. I don't think you're stupid.
4.0 GPA in high school,
No,
valedictorian,
see, you come to this
valedictorian
park,
4.0.
You come to this park and you have all these slew of questions prepared, and then you prey on people who are just walking by who aren't prepared to answer.
Oh, I
these
just
questions.
feast on them like hyenas. Like
But see, you tend to cut people off.
I don't
think
cut
that's
anyone
very-
off, though. That's not like
think it's very fair. No one political candidate is going to be the perfect end-all, be-all to every single situation.
except for Donald Trump.
Okay.
He's the perfect happy medium. He's the perfect happy medium. 6'3", 6'3" in shape, has his head on his shoulders. I mean, the guy's just good.
You're
know what I
glazing
mean?
him.
I'm not glazing.
Yes, you are.
I'm not dancing on the
If
tip.
you
I'm
were
just
sitting
I'm
here-
just
I think you're a little bit disrespectful.
Really?
But maybe I'm from the South.
You wouldn't
so
just
maybe
read
I
it as
just have
like
different
you wouldn't
definitions of respect.
you wouldn't read it just like insane confidence and like just
No, I think it's
self
disrespectful. I think
knowing self-worth.
no, I think it's disrespectful.
Guys, we got a one-on-one battle here. I'm gonna get in the middle and see what's up.
Founded on the back.
Not illegal immigrants, all right? Legal immigrants. I came here legally.
Who's to say what is legal and what is not?
Okay. Well, you
I
did?
came here
My
legally.
parents came legally too. What-
Oh, you're gonna take that? You're not gonna take that, are you? You're not gonna take that. I wouldn't take that if I were you. I think she just disrespected you. You might be staying on business.
Do you know what's going on in Europe? Do you know what's the latest news?
They never talk about Europe.
Biden has also deported maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, but Biden's senile.
The policies that affect me personally, which is my wallet, all right? The tax-
Exactly. It's all about cash.
the
It's all about
the rent,
cash.
the-
Sir, we do have to get back on set. Would you mind sitting here?
No, I'm okay. I just want to
Would you? Well, no, you can still talk. Could you sit here? We gotta get back in frame though. We gotta get back in frame.
But the tax cuts that
No, you're the host. You should,
I know,
you
but-
should
but
do
if-
a better job of
But if
asking
you're
the
gonna,
questions.
no, but if you're gonna be talking over here, you gotta be sitting in frame. Look at this crowd. Look how many people are here right now.
I don't know all that kind of stuff. Come on, man. Seriously.
He ain't wrong.
Let's talk. You're
No,
not.
I
And
watch
by the way,
CNN.
by the way, by the way,
No,
by
I watch
by the way,
CNN.
by the
That's
way.
just something that you
By the
assume.
way.
Well, CNN, everyone, but every liberal
By
watches
the way,
But I
CNN.
don't. I don't watch
But every
CNN.
liberal does.
But then I guess I'm not a liberal because I don't watch CNN.
Fair enough. You're not liberal. I like this guy,
You
man.
know, I mean, I don't know what to say. We're stuck in this New York where everybody's thinking left.
What is your real concern about policies? And do not compare.
I want a better living.
I don't know what to do.
If your
Yep.
concern is about. Hang on.
Just can we get another microphone on set?
He's gonna walk away.
He's gonna walk away. Can't even have a conversation.
Do not draw reference narcissistically. You're gonna end up in a mess.
What are you talking about?
And what do you have to say about that?
Listen, he's talking about policies, right?
Right.
I want to close the borders. I want to reduce the taxes. All right, lower the rent.
Can you make that mic clear?
How many policies you talking about?
It's raining out here. There's chaos going on. It's a political talk that's getting drawn way out of line.
Kids that have been raised on you were raised in the Trump administration. That makes no sense.
That's cap though.
No, it's not.
Where are your tax dollars going to? Mostly the military.
Putin.
Are you the only one that exists over here?
Oh, shit, that's an
We
attack.
are men over here.
No, but I feel attacked. No, but now I feel attacked though. Mother, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on with these.
You're molding yourself into a replica or something else. You're not you.
You're saying he's a fake person?
Totally a fake because
He said you're
he's
fake.
speaking off of an intellect.
But he said you're fake. But he said you're fake though.
Zero intellect.
Tell him next.
You got to stand on business if he says you're fake.
Huh?
He said you're fake, so I would stand on business personally.
I don't want to comment on that.
Oh, the stare down was crazy. And what do you think about that?
Policy is a very wide issue that affects all corners of politics, so I can only speak for one side, transportation.
Valid food.
Food.
Okay, serious moment here. Whether this is joking or not, whether we're joking, a lot of people are actually having really good conversation about politics. As you can see right here, we're not, you know, we don't have audio on what they're saying. They're actually talking about it. So I think there is some good that gets brought out of. Obviously, we do come here to troll, but there is some good that happens out of it. A lot of people are talking about politics that probably wouldn't have been if we weren't here. So if you have something to say about that, I'm just saying we bring some good shit out of all of what we're doing. It's all for the greater good. It's f***ing raining hard now. God damn it.
Living in New York, transportation is a very important policy that affects all of us. So I am telling you, support public transportation and congestion pricing.
How dare you? The call for an intermission, or are we done?
Intermission. You know where's Poland, right?
I could change your mind, probably.
You think so?
60 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
I would say Kamala.
Trump, I think, is the best candidate we've ever had, right?
You think so?
100%. Nice, young gun, young hunk.
Trump is young?
Well, he's in shape. I mean, he's young.
You know what?
You don't think he's the man? Like, come on, be honest. You know what I mean?
He's not, no.
He gets way more. He gets way more girls than any president's ever been in office.
That's different, right?
It's not different. I mean, what are we all trying to do at the end of the day? We're trying to build ourselves up, get some money, and get some fucking bitches. You heard about free gas, right?
Oh, really? Free gas?
Donald Trump, he gets in office, free gas.
And that's going to change what? The free gas.
You know what Kamala said about the gas, right?
And you think that everything that is free is better?
Kamala said this: when I get in office, I'm finna triple the gas price. Let's make that host $16.99 a gallon.
You think so? Oh,
well, that's what she said.
Well, that's a screwed up thing if she said that.
Well, she said, let's make that host $16.99.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Well, I'm 42.
But if you're double my age, how am I this much more knowledgeable than you? I'm kind of schooling you, I feel like.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
What is the population of U.S.?
150,000, I'd say.
All right. 150,000?
In the U.S., yeah.
In the U.S.?
Yeah.
New York itself probably has like 20 million
See,
people.
this is why we can't have conversation with people who don't do research, though. It's like you say these takes like that. Come on, man. Let me look it up right now. Population of New York, 8,300.
8,300 people. That's the population of New York.
8,300 people in New York.
Well, then I guess I have to check my other.
You can't fact check me, though. I'm the one with the table, so you got to kind of just like go with whatever I say, almost.
8.3 million. That's what it says here. 8.
No, it says Malona.
Miliona. Well, it's in Polish, so it's a million. 8.3 million
Yeah,
people.
what's Malona mean? See, look, no, look at it. Look at this right here. Just ignore the Malona, but ignore the Malona though. 8336.
And you think that's 1,000?
8,000. Well, I mean, I don't know what
That's
the hell
1,000?
but what's a Malona though? You don't gotta make up words, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna get more educated people here soon.
Oh, you think so? Are you educated?
Well, I'm
when
very
you're
educated.
saying that it's 8,000 people live in New York, 8,300.
I know,
that's
it is a
what you
lot.
said.
It is a lot, I know.
Wikipedia is good for you?
I mean, Wikipedia is known to be false. Anyone can type what they want in there. I'm just saying, no, you don't gotta leave though.
Dude, because you're saying bullshit. He said that 8,300 people live in New York.
Well, in New York.
I'm saying it's 8.3 million.
Yeah, he's wrong.
And I'm wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong. I mean,
I'm wrong, so it's only 8,300.
sir, there's nothing wrong with being wrong. Who are we here with today?
Georgia McMahon.
Georgia McMahon, daughter of Vince McMahon.
No,
Who you be voting for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris.
Hold on, just start off right here. You're incorrect, which is okay.
About what?
Well, your opinion on who you're voting for.
How is my opinion incorrect?
It's objectively incorrect.
But in what way?
Well, you're voting for the wrong person.
Why?
Every view she has on men is wrong.
What views?
Well, she's sexist, openly sexist.
Oh, you think that?
I can read a quote. If you're a man, don't even bother voting for me. Keep your penis to yourself. I don't want your vote.
She did not say that.
She 100% said that.
Where'd you get that from?
October 2023, she said that. Yeah.
What?
Come on, you got to be up on your news. If you're going to sit down at a political conversation with someone like me, you got to be up on your news.
I'm up
She
on
said
the
keep
news,
your
but
she
I
said
don't
keep your
think-
penis to yourself. I don't want men voting for me. Kind of vulgar.
Well, didn't Donald Trump say that women getting pregnant is kind of harmful for a business and that women should stay in the home?
That's a valid take.
What?
That's valid.
As a woman, I don't think it's valid.
As a man, I think it's kind of valid if you really think about it.
But what about women?
Well, they're cooking.
Don't you want to live in a society where women get to choose what they want to do and men get to choose what they want to do? Kind of have their-
Trump, I'm pro-Trump, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
And he wants to go like, obviously, you know his policy. Like he wants girls to go back. Like once he's in office, no more females working. I think it's actually an upgrade for you. Like if you guys don't have to work, like it's a good thing. I think.
I think that's a terrible thing.
Why?
What about all the single mothers in this country who have to support for themselves because they can't get abortions?
You shouldn't be getting pregnant, right?
Why?
If you're not with the one you love, you shouldn't be getting pregnant. Wrap it up before you clap it up.
What do you mean?
Wrap it up before you clap it up.
What does that mean?
Wrap it before you clap it.
Oh.
To save kids, you know what I'm saying? To save children from being born prematurely.
Well, women sometimes can't help if they get pregnant. So
I see you talking a lot, but nothing's really coming out that makes sense.
I think that's totally valid.
I just feel like it's not really relevant to what we're talking about.
With Trump's views?
I just don't want to talk about politics right now.
You don't?
Not really. It's
What
like it's
is
a
this all
Sunday.
about?
It's a Sunday. I'm just trying to relax. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Girl, I'm a different type of nigga. I stay humble, stay